Let's talk about the difference between a soaker and a hardguard in figure skating. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the difference between a soaker and a hardguard, and I wanted to talk about why you need both if you are going to start ice skating. If you have just signed up for skating lessons or you're thinking about starting to skate, you might be wondering what items you need to have. And when you first start out, you don't need a lot of items to start skating, but there are a few essential items that you will need if you own your own pair of skates. Figure skating can be kind of expensive and skates can get damaged, but there are a few items you can purchase to avoid this from happening. The first item I want to talk about is a hardguard. In skating, we use hardguards to protect our ice skating blades from getting damaged on surfaces that are not the ice. This is for a couple reasons. One, ice skating blades should never be on cement or metal. This damages and dulls your blade, and in some cases, if it has enough damage, it will permanently affect the blade beyond use. The other reason we wear hardguards is because sometimes there might be pebbles, nails, or any other sharp objects on the skate-safe surfaces that may damage our blade. Skaters heavily rely on the edges we have on our blades, and if they become nicked or damaged in any way, this can massively affect our performance. So if you are new to skating this winter, please add hardguards to your shopping list. I will leave a bunch of different fun, affordable options down in the description box below, but if you are shopping for hardguards, just make sure that you find one that can be fit to your blade's length. Each blade needs a specific length hardguard so it properly fits and protects your skate. There are so many fun options available. I have the color changing hardguards from Guard Dog, but they also sell scented ones. You can get glow in the dark ones. There's a lot of cool options. The next item I'm going to talk about are soakers. A common misconception a lot of beginner skaters and non-skaters have is that hardguards and soakers or soft guards are the exact same thing, and they are in fact very different. Both serve a similar purpose, and that is to protect our skating blades. While hardguards are used to protect our blades from getting damaged as we're walking around, soakers are used to protect our skates from getting damaged in our bag and mostly to protect our skates from getting rusty. Soakers are made from absorbent materials that are designed to collect any extra moisture left on the blade after skating. Once you have finished skating for the day, you are going to take off your skates, and before you put them in your bag, you want to take off the hardguard, grab a towel, wipe all of the moisture off of your blades, then you are going to grab your soakers and place them on your blades like I am showing here. After that is done, you're going to set them in your bag, and that is how they will go home. Never, ever leave your hardguards on after you have finished skating. Moisture gets trapped in the hardguards and has nowhere to go, so it gets pushed up against your skating blade and leaves permanent rust stains that are sometimes irreversible on your skates. These are my coaching skates, and I accidentally left my hardguards on overnight, and my entire blade was orange the next day, and this is me after cleaning it off a little bit, but as you can see, all of these are permanent stains, and it does affect my skating and ability to demonstrate certain turns for my students. The other important thing to know about soakers is that you cannot walk on them like you can with hardguards. Soakers are often made from a thin fabric material that is soft, and it will not protect your blades from getting damaged as you walk around. So even if you have them on and you're walking around, if something sharp is underneath, it can go through the fabric and damage your blades. Soakers come in a variety of fun prints, options, and even different styles. These are both soakers and they function the exact same way, except they are slightly different. One is a more expensive sequin soaker that is stuffed on the inside and is completely lined with fleece, while the other is the very inexpensive option that is double-sided cloth, and on the bottom there is a runner because these are designed to be soakers and hardguards in one. The one thing I will say about these is that do not use them as hardguards even if it is advertised that you can have them as both. I prefer the fully fleece-lined option because I find that it gathers up the most amount of moisture. Ones with the runner on the bottom like this material here is not absorbent, so if you have any moisture in there, it's just going to get pressed up against your blade while your skate is not being used. One additional thing I do recommend doing is when you get home, take your soakers off for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, turn them inside out so they can dry a little bit, and so any extra moisture that is on the ice skating blade can dry out as well. Now I know that not everyone might have a place to store their ice skates where their blades could be exposed without getting damaged. So this process isn't 100% necessary. This is just what a lot of skaters recommend, because sometimes if you did not wipe down your blades thoroughly enough, there will be excess amounts of moisture and that will get trapped inside the soaker, and it will essentially do a very similar thing to the hard guards where it presses the water up against your blade, which might result in some rust. Not as bad as if you were to leave hard guards on for the entire time, but still enough that it might be worthwhile just taking the soakers off, turning them inside out for about 10-15 minutes, and then you can put them back on until you go skating next time. So to recap everything I talked about before I finish out the video, the 3 main items that you will need in addition to a pair of skates when you first start skating are hard guards, a towel, and soakers. Here is a side-by-side comparison of what hard guards do and what soakers do. Thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end. Hopefully you found some of this helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions about skating in the comments section below, and I will see you in the next video.